Hello, Solana First Church of God family. This is Pastor Brad, and I just wanted to give you a quick video update on our recent mission trip. We just a couple weeks ago were able to do a mission trip as a church in which we were able to take both myself and around 20 other folk down to Laurel, Kentucky. This is our church's third year partnering with Laurel Mission. Laurel Mission is a ministry run by Nathan Boggs and his family that serves the low-income community of Laurel, Kentucky. This area was actually influenced by the coal mining industry, in which the coal mining industry came to this area, brought people to this area, and made it so that the only real viable source of income was working in the coal mines. Well, as that became less and less economically viable, the coal industry left, and thousands upon thousands of people were just left without any viable source of income. So this has created generational poverty really throughout the Appalachian Mountain area, but specifically in Laurel, Kentucky. This is where Pastor Nathan Boggs and Laurel Mission came in. Their mission is to serve the low-income community that surrounds that area. And they do this in a lot of really cool ways. First, they do a food pantry to help make sure people are able to get food when they need it. They also have a low-income clothing store, so folks can still purchase items at a much discounted cost. And finally, they provide safe housing for this community. And that's really where the mission teams come in. I want to take a couple minutes to highlight some of the projects we were able to serve while we were at our week in Laurel Mission. First off, you're going to see some pictures of Eddie's house. Eddie is a former coal miner who now actually helps take in children who need a home. And we were able to update his plumbing, as well as begin to set some new flooring for his home and get some paint on his walls. The next project we're able to help serve, you're going to see some pictures of Catherine and Cody's new tiny home. Cody has narcolepsy and their son has pretty severe autism. And we were able to renovate their living situation. Instead of living in a trailer that was starting to get run down and become unsafe, we were able to set them up with a new tiny home. While we were there, we were able to help set up this tiny home with some roofing, some electrical, and some plumbing. A third project that we were able to help was Ida's mom. Ida's mom was a 90-year-old woman whose foundation was collapsing. As you see some of these photos, you'll see it was in a very scary state. I'm not sure how it was able to still be able to stand up. We were able to get in there, get under there, and repair that with some of our team. And finally, we were able to help set up a new food pantry with some new coats of paint and to get their walls, batten board ready to go. This food pantry is a lot larger than their current setup and will allow for a lot more food to be set up safely throughout the week. So why do I want to share this? First of all, I want to honor all those and thank all those that went on the mission trip or helped make the mission trip happen in any way. So this is a big thank you for if you were one of the 20 plus folks that went down to Laurel, Kentucky, maybe went out of your comfort zone for the first time. Thank you. Thank you for the impact that you're able to have on the low-income community of Laurel, Kentucky. I also want to thank all those that might have been a spouse or a family member that helped run the household while your spouse went off to do this mission. I want to honor those folks as well. I also want to just give a big thank you to the church family. This mission trip and the impact we were able to have would not have been possible without your support, without the opportunity that you guys present for us, both financially and if you donated clothes. Thank you so much for supporting the team in the many ways that you did. And finally, a big thank you to Carrie Gladhill for organizing this trip and the two others before it. It is such an awesome thing to have someone in the congregation have a vision and actually see the project through. the impact we were able to make in these past 3 years is incredible, and I'm excited for what's going to come next. So if you're sitting in this room, whether you went on the mission trip or you didn't, I'd encourage you to consider going next year. I know for myself, mission trip and this kind of thing was a little outside of my comfort zone, so I can speak from personal experience. I just encourage you to go down there, go with your church family to help serve those that are in rougher situations that we might ever even be able to imagine. So if this is something that would be new for you or be outside of your comfort zone, I'd encourage you to pray to see if the Lord would have you serve those around us. The Bible tells us that when we go out and serve the least of these, that we serve Jesus himself. So I encourage you, if you have any questions or you want to know more information about what the mission trip was like, you can ask myself, you can ask Carrie, or you can ask really anyone that you see in these photos. They would love to tell you about their experience. My dream and my hope is that next year we'll either have to take 2 trips or start turning people away because of all the folks that were able to go down there and serve that low-income community. So this is our video update. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you again, Salina First Church of God,